Hello, my name is Phil and welcome to TwinStickGaming. Here is our review of Dragon Age Inquisition, a game we have invested literally hundreds of hours into, and with good reason. Dragon Age Inquisition is simply massive, with tons of lands to explore and thousands of quests to stumble upon. Dragon Age, as a result, appears seemingly endless. The game's enormous scope can be quite daunting at first, especially with its unique combat system, exploration, upgrading, companion relationships, tactical view, loadouts, and crafting. Coupled with an epic, complex end-of-the-world storyline, many may shy away from the time needed to be invested in such a game. However, Dragon Age is accessible. Its story revolves around a character of the player's creation that miraculously enters the world through a magical rift with no real memory of how they got there. Your character soon discovers that a host of demons and other undesirables are also bursting into the world via various rifts scattered across the lands of Thedas. By the power of a strange magical marking on your hand, you are able to seal the rifts, but require the help of several companions that form the Inquisition in the hope of saving the world from impending doom. The game's combat system, although unusual, is very simple. Hold down trigger to enter combat and mash down on the square, triangle and circle buttons to unleash your special attacks. Some gamers will feel that they aren't quite in control of their character, but as they're commanding a group of 4 and constantly switching between characters, the accessible combat system is a welcome one. However, if you demand something a bit more challenging, you can switch to a top-down tactical view and really command the battlefield. Sorry Skyrim purists, but Dragon Age is an RPG of the same ilk. We have magic, dwarves, elves, dragons, and ancient lore that would get even the most dedicated Lord of the Rings fan turning their heads. If you are looking for a game to get lost in, then look no further. Among the main missions and side quests, you can modify armour and weapons by collecting the necessary materials. You can also go to the war table to unlock new missions or to simply upgrade your stronghold for the upcoming fights. You can also take part in decisions that shape the lives of those in Thedas.
In a gibbet to serve as an example to someone.
You can also pursue romantic relationships with those in the Inquisition.
I do enjoy these encounters. It's like we're getting to know each other.
We are, aren't we? Such a shame our meetings are so brief.
Just avoid the Iron Bull. He's a bit kinky.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise.
So what's bad about Dragon Age? Well, in the early stages, side quests can be a bit dull and repetitive, often revolving around a dithering old man who claims to have lost some worthless family heirloom, but for the sake of his eternal gratitude, do we mind hiking to the other side of the universe and fetching it for him? Yes we do. Dragon Age also has some weird glitches, as X is both the jump and action button. Many of my conversations were spent like this. Although moonwalking should be part of all games, luckily none of these glitches are overly game-breaking. All in all, Dragon Age may not be bringing anything new to the table. It is, however, one of the most polished RPGs out there. The game continues to throw countless missions at you, and it is only until about 40 hours into the game that you realise you've only just scratched the surface of this amazing, in-depth, and challenging RPG. In the past, the Dragon Age series lacked the mass appeal of Skyrim, but Dragon Age Inquisition has firmly marked its territory amongst the big boys. TwinStickGaming give Dragon Age Inquisition a remarkable 9 out of 10. For more news, guides, rants and ramblings, visit TwinstickGaming.com.